Welcome back to another episode of the Functional Longevity Podcast, where we give you insight on how to get fit, feel younger, live better. I'm your host, Chris Porter, best-selling author and owner of Y.E.S Fitness. Let me first thank you for taking time from your busy day to listen to what I have to say. I don't take that lightly. And before I go any further, let me thank our sponsor, Y.E.S Fitness. Most people lose the ability to enjoy life as they age. At Y.E.S Fitness, we help people age 40 plus get fit so they can live longer and enjoy those extra years doing the things they love to do. Some quick housekeeping here. If you want to get a timestamp or transcript of today's broadcast, head on over to yesfitnessct.com. Across the top, you see a button for podcast. Click on that, and it'll give you access to any one of our now 332 episodes. You can also get this broadcast wherever podcasts can be found. Elevate your health with particular supplements, featured on the Functional Longevity Podcast. On the Functional Longevity Podcast, I often emphasize the importance of choosing trustworthy supplements to support healthy aging. After a long search, I discovered Particular, a U.S.-based brand that stands out for its commitment to quality science and integrity. Particular offers a curated selection of premium supplements designed to help you thrive, including MNN, which boosts cellular energy and support healthy aging, resveratrol, which promotes heart health and brain health, and berberine, which helps support balanced blood sugar and enhance metabolism, and more. All these made with care right here in the USA. I've incorporated some of their products into my routine and have experienced notable improvements in energy, focus, and overall vitality. Ready to take your health to the next level? Visit particular.com. That's Particular.com, and use the code YES15 at checkout for 15% off your first order. Your health is worth it. So start with Particular NMN today and experience the difference. Ways to unlock a fitness program for balanced results. So today we're going to explore a topic that might just redefine the way you think about cardio and strength training. If you've ever felt like strength training and cardio were opposite forces, different ends of the spectrum, you're not alone. I used to like to think about this. I think of it this way a long time ago. But over the years, I've come to see them as points as a continuum, each with unique benefits that contribute to a well-rounded program. And today, we're exploring the continuum in depth. So whether you're here to optimize performance, shed body fat, or simply move better in your everyday life, stick around. This is a game changer. It'll help you program your fitness program for more balanced results. So let's start with the idea of continuum. At one end, we have pure strength training, like the explosive low rep sets of deadlifts or squats. On the other end, we have steady state cardio, like jogging or cycling at a moderate pace. In between, there's a spectrum of approaches. Let's take a look at them. So we've got strength training. Again, think explosive, low reps, sets of heavy weights, lifting heavy. This builds maximum strength and power. So an example of that would be performing 3 reps max deadlift, develop raw strength and power for activities like lifting heavy objects or improving athletic performance. Why does this matter? Strength training is foundational for building muscle and maintaining bone density, which becomes increasingly important as we age. It's also sports specific or sports athletic. It's good for athletic performance and enhances daily functional movements, which is important to us, functional movements. Then we go to resistance training. Here we're working with moderate to high reps, focusing on muscle endurance and hypertrophy. An example of that would be doing 3 sets of 12 reps of bench press to improve muscle size and stamina, which helps in daily tasks like pushing or carrying items. And why would this matter? It's because resistance training strikes a balance between strength and endurance, helping you build a body that as functional. That's as functional as in strong. It is strong. It's ideal for those looking to increase muscle definition or tackle endurance-based challenges. Then we have metabolic resistance training circuits. Combine strength and cardio in a way that keeps your heart rate elevated. So here's an example. A circuit of push-ups, squats, and kettlebell swings performed back to back with minimal rest to improve overall conditioning and caloric burn. Now, why would this matter? This style of training is excellent for fat loss and burning and building endurance. It's fast-paced, time-effective, and keeps you moving, making it a favorite for those looking to maximize results in a short period. Then we have loaded cardio, something you may not have heard of before. It's a mix of metabolic training and heavy loaded. And I'm going to talk about a little bit more in depth as we move on here. From there, we go to what you might think of some cardiovascular training as a high intensity interval training, HIIT, which is short bursts of intense efforts followed by rest. An example of this would be sprinting for 20 seconds and resting for 40 seconds. Repeat 4 rounds to build cardiovascular fitness and burn fat efficiently. This matters because HIIT is a powerful tool for improving both aerobic and anaerobic fitness. It's time efficient and particularly effective for burning fat while preserving muscle mass. A key when we're burning fat, we want to make sure we're burning calories that it's not muscle mass, that it is fat. Then we move on to moderate intensity interval training, MIIT, something you might not have heard of before. You always hear about HIIT, but there is MIIT, moderate intensity interval training. Less intense than HIIT with longer recovery periods. So, for example, alternating between 2 minutes of a brisk walk and 2 minutes of jogging. And you go back and forth like this 10 times for 20 minutes. It's ideal for improving endurance without excessive strain. Now, why does this matter? Why would you do this? So, MIIT improves a middle ground. It provides a middle ground for those who find HIIT too taxing, but still want the benefits of interval training. It's great for improving cardiovascular health and endurance. And then finally, we have steady state cardio, pardon me. It's a continuous activity at a moderate pace. Example of that is jogging at a consistent pace for 30 minutes to improve aerobic capacity and endurance. Why would this matter? Steady state cardio is a cornerstone of cardiovascular fitness. It's low impact, it can be low impact, but it's typically low impact and can be sustained for a longer duration, making it accessible for beginners and a staple for endurance athletes. Each of those, they serve as a purpose. Focusing solely on one or two, however, limits your potential. By surfing the curve, we say, surf that curve, and training across the entire spectrum, you unlock a more well-rounded, resilient, and capable body. So I want to go back to what loaded cardio is. Let's just zero in on this, okay? Simply put, it's a metabolic training session that incorporates loaded movements. So here's how it works. It's primarily a cardio session, but with loads heavy enough to prevent continuous movement. So that means you're not going to be able to do it for a long, long time. It's interval in style. The weight is challenging, but not so heavy you need long rest periods. It's about hitting the sweet spot. So let me give you some examples of loaded cardio exercises. Sled pushes or drags, kettlebell swings or cleans, barbell complexes. Complex would mean you'd have a barbell or dumbbells, sandbag, and you do 3 or 4 exercises, one right after another. Or a dumbbell thruster. These exercises combine strength and endurance, giving you the best of both worlds. Now, why would you do loaded cardio workouts? This style of training offers flexibility and effectiveness. For fat loss, short-term programs, let's say 4 to 6 weeks, can be incredibly effective for dropping body fat. Supplementary training, adding 1 to 2 sessions a week, complements a balanced program. Now, there's all different types of cardio or strength training and workouts we talked about a minute ago. So just stick this in once a week. And for athletic performance, it's a great way to build power, endurance, and mental grit all at once. We know it's very important to build power as we age. I've seen athletes thrive, excuse me, thrive with a weekly split that includes 2 strength sessions, 2 cardio sessions, and 1 loaded cardio circuit. It's a perfect balance. That's how I typically try to work out. I try to get a couple of strength in a week. I definitely do two days of interval training, and then I try to fit 1 loaded cardio circuit in if possible. Now, how would you design one of these, you say? So if you're ready to try it out, here's how to build a session. Pick 1 or 2 tools, 1 or 2 types of implements, pieces of equipment. Start with equipment you feel comfortable. Like maybe you're comfortable with kettlebells, maybe you're comfortable with dumbbells, maybe you have a sled. Choose 3 to 5 full body movements. Focus on big bang for your buck exercises like cleans, clean and press, squat, jumps, or swings. Set up a circuit. So you're going to pair exercises or create a full circuit. Aim for 8 to 10 reps per move, resting for about a minute between rounds. So you do each exercise 8 to 10 reps, and then you take about a minute's rest. So how do we structure this? You're going to start with 3 to 5 exercises and aim for 3 to 5 rounds. So for example, a beginner circuit might look like this. 10 kettlebell swings, push a sled for 20 yards, do a dumbbell thruster, 8 reps per side, rest for a minute, and repeat for 3 rounds. So loaded cardio isn't just a workout. It's a philosophy that bridges the gap between strength and cardio. It challenges your body in new ways, pushing your limits, and delivers results you can see and feel. So give it a try. It's going to be a nice difference. It'll be a change up for your body. It's going to be a change up for your mind. It might be something you want to stick in every once in a while. Add it to your routine for a month or 2, and you'll understand why this often overlooked training styles deserves a place in your program. So thanks for listening to the Functional Longevity Podcast today. If you found this episode helpful, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more insight on how to get fit, feel younger, live better. Until next time, stay strong and keep exploring that continuum. Thanks for watching.